In this video, you are going to learn about circles. At the end, you should be able to identify the radius and the center of a circle and use that to graph. And you should also be able to write the equation of a circle given certain parts. So let's start with what is a circle. A circle is the set of all points x, y that are equidistant from a fixed point, which is our center. This point here is the center of your circle. That distance, which they are all using from the center to points on the circle, is called the radius. The diameter is going from a point on the circle to another point on a circle through the center. And so what's the equation of a circle? The equation of a circle is the quantity x minus h squared plus the quantity y minus k squared, and that's going to equal our radius squared. And so in the examples below, we need to identify the center and radius of the circle. And so in this first one here, the -3 and the +1 are the x and y values for h and k. What you have to remember though is it's x minus h, so that means the opposite. So the center is not -3, 1, but 3, -1. Then as far as the radius, remember that the 4 is the radius squared. And so for me to find that, I have to take the square root of 4, which gives me a 2. On the next equation, for x, we have an x plus 2 quantity squared, but for y, there's nothing added or subtracted. You can always assume that 0 is added or subtracted, giving you a center of -2, 0, and a radius of the square root of 10, since that doesn't simplify. On C, we do not have denominators of +1, so we have to get rid of those denominators by multiplying by 7. This gives me, again, an x minus 0 quantity squared plus the y minus 2 quantity squared equals 49. So my center is going to be 0, 2, and the radius, again, is the square root of 49, which is 7. Please now pause the video and complete A, B, and C of example 2. Please check your answers. In example 3, we want to write the equation of a circle. In this one, given a center of -4, 3, and a radius of 9. So let's remember what the basic circle equation looks like. We've got the quantity x minus h squared plus the quantity y minus k squared. And again, it equals our radius squared. So here the radius is 9. And as far as h and k, h is -4, k is 3. So minus a negative, remember minus a negative will actually make this addition. And then -3, all that's left to do is to simplify our radius to get an x plus 4 quantity squared plus y minus 3 quantity squared equals 81. Please now complete the examples for A, B, and C. Please check your answer. Notice on B, in order to get the radius squared, you have to square not only the 2, but also the root 6. If you're trying to do that on your calculator, you need to make sure you do parentheses 2 square root 6. And notice there's 2 open parentheses, so you need 2 end parentheses. Also, on C, notice that you don't have to write the minus zeros.